Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered about that bright, glowing circle? It looks like a giant lamp. But the truth is a little surprising. The moon itself is actually completely dark. Unlike a light bulb or the sun, the moon cannot make its own light. It has no fire and no electricity. Instead, it works exactly like a giant rocky mirror. When sunshine hits the moon, that bright light bounces off its surface and travels all the way down to us on Earth. Welcome to Special5 Online Tuitions. Today, we are learning all about Earth's only natural satellite. A satellite is an object that moves around a larger object. You can think of the moon as Earth's traveling best friend, following our planet everywhere we go in space. And it is a pretty big sidekick. If you placed them side by side, the moon is about 1/4 the size of the Earth. So if Earth were the size of a basketball, the moon would be about the size of a tennis ball. So the next time you see that bright light in the sky, remember that it is a massive, rocky companion that physically travels through space right alongside us. Let's imagine we are standing right on that rocky surface, turning around to look back at our own planet. Up close, the moon is a rough place. The ground is covered with tall, rocky mountains and wide, sandy plains of gray dust. If you look closely, you will also see massive, deeply shadowed round holes stamped into the ground. These bowl-shaped dents are called craters. On Earth, we have a thick blanket of air to breathe and to keep our weather comfortable. The moon has absolutely no air at all. Without that protective blanket of air, the temperature swings wildly. During the day, sunlight boils the surface up to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. But the moment the sun sets, the freezing darkness drops down to -208 degrees. From our backyards, the moon looks calm and peaceful. Up close, its completely airless environment makes it a harsh, boiling to freezing world. Even though the conditions are extreme, human beings have actually traveled there. In 1969, the historic NASA Apollo 11 mission brought explorers to the lunar surface. 3 astronauts made this incredible journey together: Neil Armstrong, Edwin Aldrin, who goes by Buzz, and Michael Collins. Out of this team, Neil Armstrong stepped out of the spacecraft first. He became the very first person in history to walk on the moon. Humans continued exploring space after that trip. Many more astronauts traveled into orbit, including Rakesh Sharma, who became the first Indian to go to space in 1984, flying high above the Earth aboard the Soyuz T-11 spacecraft. The moon and the space around our planet are real destinations. Human explorers braved those extreme, airless conditions to leave footprints in the dust and make history. Let's return to how we see the moon from Earth. As our rocky companion travels in a big circle around our planet over the course of about a month, the sun shines on it from different angles. Because we can only see the part of the moon that is lit up by the sun, these changing angles make it look like the moon is changing shape. Scientists call these different shapes phases. We start with a new moon, where the side facing us is hidden in darkness. Over the next 2 weeks, the sunlight creeps across the surface, creating a thin, waxing crescent, which just means the light is growing bigger every night. It passes through a first quarter and becomes a gibbous moon, which looks swollen and rounded like the back of a whale. Halfway through the month, the sun shines directly on the entire side facing Earth. This gives us a completely bright, glowing full moon. After that peak, the light begins to wane, which is a scientist's word for shrinking. The lit area pulls back through a rounded, waning gibbous, the last quarter half-moon, and finally a tiny sliver before hiding in the dark again. The rock itself never actually changes its round shape. It is simply repeating this lighting cycle every single month. The moon's phases are a cosmic game of hide-and-seek between the sun's bright light and the moon's surface as they dance around the Earth. The moon also has a physical superpower called gravity that reaches out from the sky to touch our planet. Even though the moon is far away, its gravity reaches across space like an invisible hand. It gently tugs on Earth's oceans. When that invisible tug pulls the ocean water toward the moon, it causes the sea level to change on our coastlines. And this invisible pull is exactly what causes the tides to rise and fall at the beach every single day. It is a massive, shape-shifting mirror reflecting the sun. It is a quiet museum preserving the footprints of human exploration. And it is the invisible guide pulling our ocean tides. Thank you for exploring space with Special5 Online Tuitions. So the very next time you look up at the clear night sky and see that beautiful bright light, just give a little wave to our incredible celestial neighbor.